So, we see 5 kids happily playing in a park. Do you know that at least one of them suffer from obesity? Obesity will not only increase the rates of childhood chronic disease, but obese children are more prone to stay obese later in life, and that will cause a lot more health issues. We all know that environment can impact health, so you might wonder, how does access to green space impact childhood obesity? So to answer that, I reached out to the data from National Survey of Children's Health to see if there are some clues. The dataset includes over 42,000 households across the U.S. about their children's age, gender, and their BMI, which is directly reflect whether they reach the standard of obesity or not. And you can also get information about whether they can access to neighborhood parks, playground, and neighborhood sidewalks and walking paths, as well as their physical activity frequency. And to be more accurate, I also looked for data that describes the state and national park coverage in each state. And it was found out that children who have better access to neighborhood parks and playground are less likely to experience obesity than those with poor access in a state level. And this result is important because it indicates that parks and playground within community play an important role in reducing child obesity, as they are the most convenient green space resources children can access on a daily basis. And the coverage and accessibility of state and national park does not have impact on child obesity. This might be because they are not the vital green resources for children's daily life, as they are usually far away from children's living places, thus they cannot visit them frequently. And what's interesting is that you might think physical activity is definitely a reason related to obesity, but surprisingly, the study found out that physical activity does not seem to be an impact on child obesity. And this is surprising, but not that surprising since there are indeed some other studies also don't find the relationship between the two. But since this is against our common sense, so studies about physical activity definitely need a lot more investigation. So now you see, if you don't want your child to be obese, make more money and try to live in a community which has easy access to community parks and playgrounds. Thanks for watching.